Hey guys, history behind the warrior, and today we're going to be talking about Jade. I also want to let you guys know that the Mortal Kombat coverage is slowly coming to a close. It's not going to end this month, but most likely in 3 months time or so, due to the fact that I've covered most of the important characters, and at the moment what I'm doing now is pretty much just fan service. Of course I've still got Sonya Blade and Jax to cover, who are definitely going to happen at some point, and I'll cover a few more characters. You might get 2 characters in one day due to the fact that those characters probably don't have a lot of story about them, but after these next few ones, I think it might be the end of Mortal Kombat, which means I'm going to transition into a different series. But for the time being, we've still got quite a bit to cover with Mortal Kombat, so let's go ahead and cover Jade. Pre-Mortal Kombat. Jade actually doesn't originate from Outworld, but actually Edenia. Now for those of you who don't know what happened to Edenia, it was a realm much like Earthrealm that was eventually conquered by Shao Kahn after he won 10 consecutive Mortal Kombat tournaments. After Edenia was conquered, King Jade was killed by Shao Kahn's hand and Sindel was forced into a marriage with the Conqueror. And in the end, Sindel would kill herself, but we're not here to talk about Sindel, we're here to talk about Jade and talk about where she stood on this. Now the two of them were extremely young, if not that they were babies, and they were taken into custody by Shao Kahn. The two of them would be trained up as assassins by Shao Kahn to guard him. When they were children, Shao Kahn had taken Kitana and spliced her Edenian DNA with Tarkatan DNA to create Mileena. The three of them would grow up together, with Kitana being the heir to the Outworld throne with Jade being her protector. Now Jade's first appearance is in Mortal Kombat 2, however like Smoke and Noob, she is a secret character. That's quite a weird trend, the last 2 videos I have done are Noob and Smoke. She does however turn up in Mortal Kombat 3 as a playable character. Mortal Kombat 3. During the Earthrealm invasion by Shao Kahn's army, Kitana was sentenced to death after killing Mileena during the events of the previous tournament. During the invasion, Kitana managed to escape Outworld and travel to Earthrealm, assisting Raiden and his allies. Enraged, Shao Kahn had assigned Jade and Reptile on a mission to find Kitana in Earthrealm, to bring her back dead or alive. The two traveled to Earth to find Kitana, however Jade found herself split down the middle of being loyal to her emperor Shao Kahn or betraying her best friend Kitana. In the end, she ultimately decided to help her friend Kitana and thwarted Reptile's plans of assassinating her. The two of them then joined Raiden and his combatants to fight off against Shao Kahn's invading forces. During the events of the war, Kitana's mother, Queen Sindel, was resurrected by Shao Kahn and was brainwashed into believing Shao Kahn had actually been her husband instead of King Jade. Jade and Kitana would then approach Sindel and try and make her recover her memories. Eventually, with Jade's assistance, Sindel was able to recover her memories and then turn on Shao Kahn. Shortly after this, Shao Kahn would be defeated by Liu Kang, in which then Kitana, Jade and Sindel would free Edenia from Outworld. Mortal Kombat 4. Jade doesn't actually appear in Mortal Kombat 4. This is because Shinnok actually invades Edenia and imprisons all the Edenians, and the fact that the only known Edenian to escape from Shinnok's grasp during Mortal Kombat 4 is actually Kitana. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Jade appears during the very end of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, where she tries to join Kitana and her allies in the battle against the Deadly Alliance. However, she arrives there too late and finds all of her friends dead, including her best friend Kitana. Jade kneels beside her fallen friend's side, only to notice a large creature approaching them. She hides in the shadows and watches as the resurrected Dragon King Onaga resurrects the body of all her allies. Jade learns that the spell Onaga has cast upon the warriors allows him to control them like puppets and use them at his own free will. Mortal Kombat Deception. Jade followed the resurrected warriors in secret, only to discover that they had invaded Edenia and had Queen Sindel as a prisoner. Jade was able to find her queen guarded by the resurrected Kitana, in which Jade was then forced to fight her friend, and managed to trap her in a cage. After Jade freed Sindel, Kitana began shouting for her guards to capture them, forcing the two of them to flee to a portal to Outworld. As the two of them ran to the portal, Jade managed to catch a glimpse of the Edenian traitor known as Tanya, now aligned with Onaga. In Outworld, Jade made it her personal mission to assist Queen Sindel in rescuing Kitana from the Dragon King's spell. She had also vowed to bring Tanya to justice for betraying Edenia. During the end events of Mortal Kombat Deception, Ermac and the spirit of Liu Kang are successful in freeing Kitana and all of the Earthrealm warriors who were under Onaga's influence. Onaga would soon be incapacitated by Nightwolf's Sin Eater ritual, temporarily quelling any imminent dangers to the realms. However, unknown to the heroes, there was a much bigger threat approaching them. Mortal Kombat Armageddon. The fabrics of space and time began tearing each other apart, and this would result in Armageddon. This would also mean the forces of light and the forces of darkness would clash one last time. Jade is seen during the Battle of Armageddon on the forces of light, and she's last seen fighting Tanya. She is however killed alongside most of the combatants during the Battle of Armageddon. Luckily, Jade resurfaces due to the fact that Mortal Kombat gets rebooted. Mortal Kombat 9. Jade first appears at the side of Shang Tsung along with her best friend Kitana, watching from the sidelines as the first Mortal Kombat tournament takes place. She then appears alongside Kitana when they are ordered by Shang Tsung to prevent Sonya and Jax from leaving the island. Both of them then face off against Sonya in a 2-on-1 fight, but are ultimately defeated. She's later seen after Shang Tsung is defeated by Liu Kang, travelling back to Outworld. Jade appears later on in the Mortal Kombat 2 section of the game, where she's in the armory. She finds Raiden, Jax and Johnny Cage snooping around. Jade demands that the intruders leave the restricted area, however she is engaged by Jax in combat and is defeated. Jade is then next seen following Kitana after Shao Kahn has reprimanded Kitana and told her to leave the Colosseum after failing to intercept the trespassing Lin Kuei warriors. Jade attempts to talk to Kitana about her behaviour and pleads with her to act more accordingly. This accidentally enrages Kitana, which prompts the two to argue. Jade is eventually tired of arguing and leaves her, telling her that she will speak to Kitana when she is in a better frame of mind. Jade is next seen in Kitana's chapter where Kitana is attempting to travel to the flesh pits. As Kitana is walking through the forest, Kitana calls out to Jade and tells her to show herself. Jade explains to Kitana that she was told by the Emperor to prevent Kitana from ever entering the flesh pits. When Kitana asks why, Jade simply replies that she does not question the Emperor's orders. Jade begs for Kitana to turn back, but a battle ensues between the two, with Kitana being victorious. Later on in the game, Jade is seen eavesdropping on a conversation between Kitana and the Emperor Shao Kahn. Jade learns of Mileena's birth and the destruction of Edenia from Shao Kahn's own mouth. When Kitana is taken away for execution, Jade makes it her own personal mission to rescue Kitana. When Jade enters the armory, she encounters Baraka, who refuses the Edenian the right to see the princess. Jade manages to defeat the Tarkatan by stomping on his face and knocking him out. Upon finding Kitana restrained by magic and being protected by Shiva, Jade manages to defeat the Shokan and mocks her after being defeated. Jade and Kitana share a brief moment of joy, however they become aware that she has been followed by guards. Kitana then tells Jade to find Raiden and asks for his help. Hesitantly, Jade agrees and goes back to the wastelands where she is found by Mileena. When Mileena meets Jade, she begins teasing her about Kitana's execution, in which then the two of them fight, with Mileena losing to Jade. Jade remarks that she's more of a sister to Kitana than Mileena could ever be. After Mileena's defeat, the Earthrealm warriors approach her. Seeing the defeated Mileena on the ground, Smoke mistakes her for Kitana and attacks Jade. This results in Jade defeating Smoke. After this, Jade informs the Earthrealm warriors of Kitana's capture and her location. Jade is later seen during the Earthrealm invasion. Jade is seen alongside the Earthrealm warriors in a temple where they're discussing what to do about the invasion. Their meeting is however interrupted as Lin Kuei cyborgs teleport to their location and attack. Although they were ambushed, they managed to hold their own and defeat all of the Lin Kuei cyborgs. Their victory is very short-lived when a empowered Sindel arrives. Jade is unfortunately one of the many Earthrealm warriors who were actually killed by Sindel. Jade is last seen in the Netherrealm, being resurrected by Quan Chi as a Revenant, in which she is ordered alongside Smoke and Cyber Sub-Zero to attack Raiden, who is attempting to strike a deal with Quan Chi. Raiden leaves before the battle could even take place, leaving Jade trapped in the Netherrealm along with her fellow Revenants. And this is actually the last we see of Jade. She doesn't turn up in Mortal Kombat X, she just disappears and nothing is explained about her, which raises a lot of questions. Now there are lots of theories to her disappearance, that she rebelled against Quan Chi or something like that, but the one which is the most popular at the moment and kind of does work is the fact that in the end of Mortal Kombat 9, if you look at Jade's ending, she meets a woman who then ends up possessing her, and Jade herself appears in Mortal Kombat X making a cameo as the possessed woman in Kitana's ending. Whether or not this counts for something, I don't know, but it's a possibility for a possible future, so it's up to NetherRealm at the end of the day to choose what they want to do with this character, whether to leave her dead or bring her back. Anyway guys, here's a preview for next week's episode.
Finish him. obtain true power, and destroy anything that gets in the way.
Oh yeah, did I forget to mention it's a double whammy next week?
Where you off to then?
I'm leaving the Black Dragon.
It's your funeral.
So yeah, next week you're going to get 2 History Behind Warriors. It's going to be Rain and Kano. The main reason behind this is because Rain actually won the comment, like War Fan Poll I told you guys to go off in the comments about. And I realized that Rain won it, but he has a very lackluster story. And I was reading it, I'm just kind of like, this is good, but it's only probably going to be about a 7-minute video. And I don't want to cheap you guys out on a video. So I thought, in a cool way, and it's my first time doing like a 2-episode thing on a weekend, I thought I'd just throw them together and you guys would appreciate it. Anyway guys, you know the drill. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you love, because it will annoy the crap out of them. And I will hopefully see you guys next time.